Hello. Today I want to look more into why we change double negatives to a positive. So when you're subtracting a negative, okay? We know the rule. When subtracting a negative, or you have double negatives in a problem, you change the signs to a plus. I'm going to show you why we do that, okay? So with integer chips, remember these guys? Negative is red, positive is white. If I need to do 4 minus -2. So I have 4 positives, and I'm not adding 2 negatives, okay? So I'm not going to add more chips. I have 4 total, and I need to subtract, take away 2 negatives. But I have a problem. I don't have any negatives. I only have positives. That's like saying you have 4 bananas, take out 2 apples, okay? I can't just take 2 away from that. It's not minus +2. I need to add some negatives to this, but I need to add negatives in a way that won't change my value. So you remember with integer chips, how to make something that has no value or that's equal to 0. Okay, I'm going to add a 0 pair, okay, because having 4 positives is the same as having 4 positives in a 0 pair. A positive plus a negative cancel out to equal 0. So I haven't changed the value at all, just like when you add zeros to the end of a decimal. Okay, it doesn't change the value. But I only have 1 negative, and I need 2. So I'm going to add 1 more. So this is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have 4, but now I can take out 2 negatives. Okay, after taking out my 2 negatives, I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positives. Okay, you start with 4, you take away negatives, you'll end up with more. Okay, now we're going to try this with negatives. Okay, starting number. So I have -10. Okay, I owe somebody $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I owe somebody $10. And I need to subtract -8. I'm going to take off a debt of $8, okay? I owe somebody 10, and now I get to take away a debt of 8, all right? If that's confusing to you, I have 10 reds, 10 negatives, and I'm going to take away 8 negatives, okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I didn't need to add 0 pairs because I already had the negatives. Okay, I didn't need any positives to take away. I needed just to take away those reds. So just like normal, it is 2 negatives, -2. Okay. All right, we're going to look at this also on number lines. Okay. So on a number line, we have 6 minus -3. So remember, your first number is where you start. So I would go from 0 all the way to 6. This is where I start. And I am subtracting, okay, because this is my number and its sign. I'm subtracting, so I'm going to face that negative side. But I'm subtracting a negative. I'm going to move backwards now, because it's a negative, that many spaces, 3. So I'm going to moonwalk or move backwards, 1, 2, 3 spaces, and I end up at +9. Okay. Same over here. If I'm starting at -8, remember you would start at 0, move to -8, and I need to subtract, so I'll face that side. Here's some lovely hair to help you because it's tiny. -5. That negative means I'm going to move backwards. So she's facing this way. I'm going to move that way 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So -8 minus -5 gives us -3. All right. We're going to test out our rule. When subtracting a negative, having double negatives, change the sign to a plus. So if I go through all these problems, okay, 4 minus -2, and change it to a plus. What is 4 plus 2? 6. -10 minus -8. Change that to a plus. -10, add 8. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. Keep the sign of the number with the greatest absolute value. 10 is 10 places away from 0, and 8 is 8 places. So this is the greatest absolute value. So it'll be a negative, okay? We get the same things. We don't have enough integer chips for you to solve problems that have double or triple digits, okay? Changing your sign makes it that much faster. Same down here. 6 minus negative 3, change it to a positive. 6 plus 3 is 9. Easy peasy. Negative 8 minus negative 5, change it to a plus. Negative 8, I owe $8. I get paid a positive 5. Now I only owe $3. All right, that much faster. When you see that double negative, change it to a plus, and then solve with your adding rules, okay? Go ahead and solve the bottom two. Show me that you understand.